All right, well, I just wanted to shoot this quick video. The 7-Figure Agency Members Intensive is coming up in just a couple weeks, or depending upon when you're watching this, February 5th and 6th in Miami. And I wanted to shoot a quick video just to kind of walk you through what to expect. You guys are always like, okay, we're there, we're gonna be there, but it's always nice to have some idea what's coming up and what you can expect. So we've got an amazing 2 days mapped out for you. I've been pouring my heart and soul into this over the past week, and I really believe this will be the best intensive to date. I think that if you can just take what we cover on the first day, there's no question you should be able to go out and build a 7-figure digital marketing agency. I feel that good about it. So the first session is going to be the Dream 100 Initiative. You've heard me talk about this. Of course, you read it about it in The Ultimate Sales Machine by Chet Holmes. In this session, we're going to be unpacking this process. How to narrow your list, how to really make sure you've got it fine-tuned, and then how to put together the outreach strategy, which is the most important part, leveraging multi-touch, direct mail, email, social messenger, text messaging. We're going to unpack the whole thing, and we've got real case studies of other members that have implemented this, gone to 7 figures, and exactly how they've built their Dream 100 initiative. This one session alone, I'm super excited about it. After that, we have a celebrity guest, Dennis Yu. I posted this in the group. A lot of you guys know who he is. Those of you that don't, he's one of the top experts in Facebook ads, world renowned. He speaks at the TNC. He's a speaker at the Social Examiner. He's one of the go-to guys in Facebook ads. As a matter of fact, his agency, I think, manages some of the major Fortune 500 corporations, including the NBA team, the Warriors. So I've been following him for quite some time. He has amazing information. He's got a lot more information lately on specifically, internet marketing for agencies. And so he and I connected. I loved what he was talking about. Short 1-minute videos and how that works extremely well, how to leverage Facebook ads. He's going to be unpacking specifically how to land clients in our digital marketing agencies leveraging Facebook ads, and he's got an exercise we're going to go through to show us how to create really good 1-minute videos. The fact is, when people watch video on their iPhones, they're not watching 5, 10, 15 minutes. They're watching like 30 seconds to a minute. And so he's going to share some cool ideas and actually have us build that process while we're there. Amazing session. And then we're going to dive into something we've needed for quite some time, and that's the case study builder. One of the most powerful tools we have in our bags is social proof, right? We have to be able to show our clients that we know exactly how to get them results, and the best way to do that is to unpack case studies. And Mark Petrie recently posted a video how he went from 23,000 to 80,000 over the last year and a half, and a big proponent of that was a case study that was then promoted on social media, and it just turned into a lot of new clients and a lot of growth for him. And a lot of the other members, ourselves included, leverage case studies extremely effectively. And so we're going to be unpacking exactly how to create case studies using Zoom and or using your webcam to showcase the results that you get for your clients, and then also magnify those results through syndication and Facebook advertising. So that's day one. I really could not be more excited. I really believe that 3-session combination has extremely powerful ramifications for you. So that's what we're going to do on day one. Your head will be full, but more importantly, we'll be working on stuff as we go. Now, going into day two, we're going to focus more on the delivery side of the equation. How do we now make sure we're serving our clients well? How do we make sure that we're getting them great results and that we retain them long term? So we've got a great session I'm calling the Ranking Roundtable. Most of us do search engine optimization at some level, or we should be. And so we're going to be talking all about how to get your clients ranked, the latest changes in the Google algorithm here in 2020. I'm going to be sharing our latest ideas, and then I've got some of our top SEO experts in the group are going to be sharing their best ideas, strategies, and tactics. And we'll all walk away with a lot more clarity on what we need to do from an SEO perspective to get our clients ranked on page 1 for the most important keywords in the GMB and crushing it from an organic perspective. Then we're going to talk about scaling your content creation, right? In order to serve our clients, whether we're doing SEO, we're running Facebook ads, we're blogging for them, we're creating social posts, we have to have content. And as we grow and as we scale from 1 client to 10 clients to hundreds of clients, that becomes a battle, right? And do we develop our own writing team? Do we hire freelance writers? We have Joe Grainsbury from SEO Content Hero with us, who scaled a massive content team, and he's going to be talking about the pros and the cons and really what you can do to simplify your content creation, make sure you have world-class content for your clients, and that you've got a scalable model to get the content done while still serving your clients at a world-class level. Then we're gonna take a little bit of time around midday on day 2 to celebrate progress. You know, I'm a big believer that you get more of what you celebrate. So we're going to celebrate those of you that have moved from startup to success to scale all the way to significance. And we have some very exciting annual awards. So we're going to be recognizing the Rookie of the Year, the company that kind of started in 2019 and had the fastest growth. We're going to celebrate the fastest growing company of 2019, the company that came into the year and just had the most growth and momentum. And we're going to be recognizing the Agency of the Year for 2019, company that had the most top line growth, the fastest growth, and they will be recognized in front of their peers. Something really exciting and fun to do, and something we should all aspire for, right? Making sure that we're crushing it and that we're growing our agencies at the clip that we should. From there, I've got a very special session. We're going to talk about how to develop your leadership team. We've talked about how to scale, we've talked about how to put systems and procedures in place, but in this session it's going to be all around how do you develop not just people in your team, but leaders, people that can step into roles, that can understand their complete function and can be responsible for innovation and for the KPIs within that area in the company. I can tell you that when we signed up for EOS, the Entrepreneur Operating System, we hired an implementer named Caesar and started to develop our leadership team. Everything changed and went from me and Dean trying to figure out everything on our own, running around like chickens with their heads cut off, to having a leadership team that owned the accountability within the company, which really freed us up to focus on what we do best. And I think that, as you guys grow, is going to be one of the most important things you need to be thinking about. And so who better to run that session than Cesar Quintero, who is our implementer for EOS. And he's going to be talking about EOS in general, but he's going to really be drilling down on how do you develop your accountability chart and how do you build your leadership team. So the content's going to be awesome. I feel extremely good about what you're going to learn, what you're going to walk away with. But I want you to know it's not just about the information that you get from the intensive. Really, what you can't put your thumb on is the energy that you get from being around other successful people. Even if the content was terrible, which it's not, when you can enter a room of 50, 60, 70 highly successful digital marketing agencies that are playing all out, that are completely committed to your success, just being in that environment changes your energy level. It changes the way that you approach the day. It gives you a new sense of enthusiasm and excitement. So there's going to be massive energy. There's going to be opportunity to develop relationships. So as you know, we keep these sessions very workshop oriented. So it's not just me or one of the speakers speaking, it's you engaging with the person next to you, talking about your challenges, talking about your goals. And of course, we're going to go to dinner on the first night as a group. We've got a great restaurant where we can all be in the same place. And there's just something powerful about networking with these other successful people, getting to know them. 3 things I've seen happen at the intensives. Friendships get formed. When you're hanging out with like-minded people, you wind up bonding and you create lifelong friends. I've got some of my greatest friends that I've met as a function of this group, and I know others in here have as well. The other thing you find is strategic alliances. There are people that do white label. There are people that specialize in areas that you might be weak in your company, and you might just find that perfect strategic alliance that you can bounce against. And the third is joint ventures. We find people that joint venture together, people that partner together, and wind up really taking their business and lives to the next level. So, just plugging into the network is extremely powerful. And you're going to walk away with a very clear plan. Like we always put a lot of information in. We make sure that it's relevant to growing, scaling, and taking your digital marketing agency to the next level. But we also bring it down to the next 90 days. What are you going to implement? What are you going to get done? What are the goals? What are the objectives? So I promise you this is going to be completely awesome. It's going to be worth your time. I hope you can tell I'm super excited about it. And I'm super pumped to see you guys February 5th and 6th in Miami at the Marriott Dayland. If you have questions, feel free to hit me up on Facebook, send me a personal message. Make sure that you've got your flight and your travel scheduled. Make sure that you've got your hotel booked in. Right now, it's either the Marriott or the Marriott Courtyard. If you can't get either of those, there's lots of places that you can rent an Airbnb or a hotel somewhere nearby in South Florida. So any questions, let us know. Excited to see you there. Have an awesome day, and we'll talk to you soon.